Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the Warhammer Geheimnisnacht mod. In the last episode, we took this county, right here, and then that actually allowed us to vassalize this little state over here. So they are now part of our kingdom as we continue to grow. And we were trying to go to war with this guy up here, but then Tar attacked us, and it kind of threw us off, and then we had a couple of successions, which caused us to lose our tribal armies in the middle of wars, which kind of threw a massive monkey wrench into the works. And yeah, so we weren't quite able to expand as much as I would have liked. Now, again, last episode I talked about how there's just a lot of limits on what we can do, and for the time being, we're going to continue doing this series. I haven't made a decision yet if we're going to start over with a different, with a different country, yet. So, still thinking about that, what we might be able to do. The thing that's really causing a bit of a problem is my inability to make other titles. And I'm considering using the console to give me a couple of proper titles. Which might help kind of free things up, but it does basically bypass the rules that are established in this mod and is a bit of a cheat. So I'm kind of not crazy about the idea, but it's something I'm thinking about. Because it'll give me the ability to probably absorb Tar, bring these guys in, and start pushing north. I don't think that the Merchant Republic idea is going to work. Not as Lizardmen, anyway. Problem as it's something else, it might work. I haven't played a Merchant Republic before, so I really kind of want to do it at some point. But because of the fact that the patrician families in a Merchant Republic are very dependent upon, male heirs and, succession, that kind of stuff. Because we don't actually have any children, I don't think the mechanics will work very well. It may even completely break it. I don't know. I could probably play it around with like a console command myself over to a Merchant Empire and just see what happens. As a test, but I don't know. We'll have to see. And I'm rambling, so let's go ahead and unpause this thing. I think what we really need to do right now is kind of sit pat and get our little kingdom here built up. Because we're running a bit of a problem where we just don't have the troops we need without relying on those tribal armies. And if we do go through succession, as I mentioned before, with the tribal army up, the tribal army disappears. And then the next guy may not have enough prestige to bring in another tribal army. Alright, well, we got a small army that has risen up. This may actually be perfect. I'd like to get a little bit of money. So let me just raise my army here. We're going to go do a little bit of raiding. Nothing too serious. I think for the time being what we're going to do is we're actually going to spend some money. I am going to expand the Pyramid City here. Over here, I am going to get me a Sorcerous Battlegrounds. And over here, we're going to go for Pyramid Walls. Alright, last little bit going on here. Merge them. Well, apparently these guys are not allowed to raid. Probably because those event spawn troops can't be used as raiders. Okay. You have almost 7,000 troops? Huh. let me change my mind on this. Alright, send those guys home. We're gonna need someone to fight. We're gonna just disband those troops. We have less than 2,000 men. Actually, let's give this another whirl, huh? Holy war for this. Oh, someone's not willing to do it. Can I buy a favor? Nope, apparently owes a favor. He's my spy master. Coca. Is he one of the ones that's opposed to this? Yes, he is. Call in your council support, because you owe me. And now... Actually, hold on. No, I should have council support, right? Call in council support. Why won't that work? Alright, fine. Like, all these guys owe favors. Let me see if I can get a different court priest. Actually, does my court priest... Is he even a problem? No, the court priest is not a problem. My marshal's a problem. So we'll fire the marshal. Let's see. Marshal has a skill of 8. Can we appoint someone new to be marshal? Yes, we can. Now, let's see. Will you join in this? No, but I can buy a favor from you. Apparently, I actually can't. I can request council support. Alright, let's send him a gift. Now you'll buy the favor. Now call it in. There we go. Deserve some recognition rewards from time to time. Why don't you hold lands and many titles? Are generous and wise. Are my vassals? And my advisor? No. Now everybody's in favor of it. Okay. So I think he's actually at war now with someone else. Yes. We need 75 piety, really? So we need 5 months. Who's this guy at war with? Those guys, and it's an invasion, not a... Oh, like a holy war. 74% in favor of the invaders. Huh. You only have like 3,500 troops. That's interesting. Oh, and those guys disappeared. Alright, well, whatever. Woman accused of witchcraft. Alright. Throw them in the dungeons. Ruling from your court has increased your sense of justice. Your judgments have profound effect. Who's this? Some court here? Be more fair. Yep, gain the trait just. Very good. Stewardship, learning, and some opinion buffs. Alright, I think what I'm going to want to do is wait and see how this invasion plays out. And see exactly how the lands shift and who gets what before I make any moves there. Mission was a success. Let's go, let's do this. Okay, diplomatic mission successful. Let's switch this from building legend. Let's see, what's my prestige? Plus 4.9. Plus 1.3. Let's switch this to oversee construction instead. And now we can do that raiding we wanted to do. There we go. Oh man, this is getting weird. There we go. Alright, how's construction? Construction is done here. Heavy cavalry, light cavalry. Let's go with the Krogzagor section. For some additional war beasts. Right here. Ah, we don't have enough money. We will in a second. Oh no, we need to flip them raiders. There we go. Your court priest has been discovered charging money for various religious favors, putting gold in his own pocket. Annoy religious authorities. We lose prestige. We lose piety. Actually, you know what? We're going to say disappointing but understandable. Does he actually stay in position? He does actually stay in position. He's a pretty darn good priest. We really need to get those conversions done. Alright, how are we looking here? Alright, after that's done, we can go raid the usual places. Alright, so that is done. Alright, so we need enough boats for 2,000. Which I have enough now that I got those shipyards built. To use my own boats. Merge them up, load them up. Let's see if we can take advantage of this war to grab some loot. Because these guys aren't going to care that I'm looting. %95 in favor. Another day of court, another endless procession of matters that you are required to pass judgment on. Alright, so we gained the trait depressed. Oh well. We need the loot to expand our cities. Skink Armory? Let's go ahead and build that up. Just about done. That first siege. There we go. Doesn't tell me how much I took, but it tells me how much is on the boat. 74. We got plenty of room for more. Oop. Yep, they lost, and they lost their entire territory. That whole kingdom is gone. And now we're raiding these guys. Which is fine. They should be a little depleted, should they not? Maybe about 3,000 men. But they don't want to try and take me on right now. Unless they do. What are you going to do? Alright, that is prospering. Right here. Not exactly sure why he's marching an army through my territory. We're not at war. Important guests arrived today, and I was most insulted when I struck with tongue tidiness, was unable to greet him. Okay. The winds of chaos are still at dangerous levels. Alright, we completely destroyed the trade post here. Got 162 gold on the boats. We're losing guys. Let's get the commanders out of there to stop the siege events, which just causes us to lose troops. In fact, they may even be able to. They definitely have enough troops now, so we have to be careful with how those guys are moving. There's only one more holding that needs to be attacked or sieged. Mission successful. Or what, 3.8% every 12 days? Almost there. It's like he doesn't even know what to do with his army. could also raid this. No, there's actually nothing there. What about here? Yeah, there's some stuff there. Actually, could I head like that? Hop on the boats and then unload. That is definitely working. Alright, we've got our constructions done. High Sentinel, this guy's justice has brought peace to a troubled county. Fewer crimes are committed and fewer complaints are heard in the province. The peasants have never been happier. Very good. What I'm probably going to do is just loot the countryside. And then once we're at 0, we got 271 gold on the boats. Let's head home. Alright, send the troops home, send the boats home, and let's see what we can build. Sorcerous Battlegrounds. 105 additional heavy infantry. I'll take it. Reinforcing. Is this some sort of retinue? That is one thing that I could start doing. Is building up a retinue, which I have done before, but the construction work being done is coming along well. Alright, so good. That's being accelerated. Nice, let's go ahead and get... So that was Elite Sorry. Let's get some Krogzagors. Start getting our retinue built up. Okay, we are still making money. Even at full reinforcement rate. March them down there just to get them out of the way. So I don't want to accidentally be throwing them into a looting party. Mission is successful, and this guy still won't vassalize. Because he doesn't like the fact that I am weaker than him. Because he has almost 3,500 troops. We don't have more than that. Even with all this territory, we still have less troops than this guy. Alright, another prospering county. A skink armory? Yeah, let's go for it. produces 17 additional heavy infantry. Finished next month. So it's done. Which means we have additional heavy infantry that we can get. Which means looks good there. This is probably going to be that's going to be up to 180. Do I want some war beasts? 30 special units. I think we definitely want some war beasts. I need some money for that, though. Alright, lost our regent and our steward. Let's do that. I think there's actually a little bit of money to be had here. Don't need you guys. You guys can all go home. There should be plenty. We don't need to siege it. We just need to loot the countryside. There we go. Send the troops home. And let's go grab those war beasts. Alright, reinforcement rates up. Said our war beasts are what? Salamanders. All total troops, 3,500. Now I'm stronger than you. On the wild as natives from power. Not my de jour liege. Small difference in rank. I think the big difference is this guy actually has the duchy level title and this guy did not. No, he just has 2 county titles. So that apparently makes a pretty large difference. Alright, it's been nearly a moon cycle since a swat of flies have been lingering over the mage priest's head, drawing strange forms in the air. Many are now wondering what is the meaning of these flies. What do we need? We need some piety, I think. The mimic a constellation we should look for. And that got me a massive amount of decadence. Which means we're probably going to have a decadence rebellion here shortly. Alright, so I'm going to fight these guys. They have 11,500 troops. Okay. Need a new court priest. Is there a better one I can get? Let's see. Not really. Well, we'll have to use him. Minor titles, we need, I guess, commander, right? Yeah. Nope, we're not giving this guy any titles. Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. We still need to work on getting things built up, which means we still need money. But we're getting there. Getting some improvements. So we will see what we can continue to do, and I'll continue to think about what it is that we want to do moving forward. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.